I'm kind of torn on this, man, because on the one hand, I hate seeing two black men go at each other in the media. People love this shit. They love to see two black men go at each other. The media has no problem reporting on this morning, right? But most of them didn't talk about Alex Caruso being arrested for drug paraphernalia. Didn't see most of them talk about it. But on the other hand, Scottie Pippen leaves himself open for rebuttal. Because when you critique a guy in a magazine of Kevin Durant's caliber, he's going to respond, okay? And as my brother Ticket TV said in his video, Kevin Durant could have been a lot, he could have gotten, he could have went in the gutter with it, but he didn't. He kept it basketball. You know, Katie, and I applaud Katie for that because Katie would have been wrong if he had did that because Scottie kept it basketball with his critique. Now, if you get personal, then that opens up that avenue. But in an interview with GQ to promote this liquor that he has coming out, and what's up with Scottie's hair, man? Like, I don't know, man. But anyway, Scottie has this liquor coming out, this book Unguarded that comes out in November. I'm probably going to buy it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna buy the motherfucker just to read what he has to say and probably do some videos behind that shit too. But in this GQ article, he critiqued Kevin Durant's performance in the semifinals against Milwaukee Bucks, and he was basically saying that Durant is an awesome offensive player, but he didn't use his teammates right, and he was fixated on scoring, and he should have used his teammates and da 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 da. He was trying to use his teammates, Scotty. Kyrie Irving was not there. James Harden did come back, but he wasn't quite right. He wasn't. Joe Harris, well, I don't know what the fuck happened to Joe Harris. Joe Harris, after the first two games of that series, shot 26% from the floor and 24% from three. To keep that in perspective, Giannis Antetokounmpo shot 30% from three in a regular season. Okay? Joe Harris shot 24% from three in the last 5 games of that series. That's why I always tell you guys, when you always talk about efficiency and field goal percentage, you got to look deeper than that. It's easy for a guy to make threes and look like the world's best shooter when your team is up by 10 or 15 points in a regular season game. The playoffs, to me, is when you establish yourself as a clutch marquee performer and shot maker. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, you got some guys in the regular season, I mean, unbelievable shooters. In the playoffs, not so much. But going back to this shit, Scotty, nobody was really going offensively for the Brooklyn Nets. As a matter of fact, if you look at the last 5 games of that series, one thing, either it was a combination of Milwaukee's defense, but a lot of it was Brooklyn's offense was sputtering. They were misfiring. They weren't that 120 points per game juggernaut that they were uh, during the regular season, 115, 120 points. They were struggling. KD was providing pretty much most of their offense. He had to do what he had to do. Okay, it's funny how people will critique Steph Curry for not scoring or shooting enough. And it's also funny because KD has been criticized for not shooting the ball enough. He's not a James Harden, the guy who will routinely take 30 some shots a night. But he had to do what he had to do, and he had that team on the brink of victory. But for Scottie Pippen to critique KD, to me, I think personally, just me, I think that he's using KD as a buffer. And what I mean by that is, I think he's using KD as a substitute for Jordan. Look at what he's critiquing. And to me, he's critiquing guys like Jordan, a la Durant, a la Iverson or whatever, a la Kobe, and he's comparing them to LeBron. I don't know what it is, but Pippen, when he gets pissed, he tries to invoke LeBron because in LeBron, Scottie sees himself, or at least maybe a superior version of himself, but he sees a guy like him. So it verifies Scottie's game and approach and critiques a guy like Durant, a la Jordan, and all of that. That's how I look at it. I might be wrong, but that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's up with Scottie. You know, it is what it is. But tell me what you guys think.